The Chico and B-Man Show, starring Chico and B-Man, with Tam Tam.
I've been thinking, you've been thinking about.
Welcome, everyone. You're watching the Chico and B-Man Show. I'm Chico.
I'm B-Man.
We got a great show tonight, don't we?
Oh, don't we ever?
We have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
You want to tell them who it is?
It's Mr. Sam Tate,
Sam Tate.
hit songwriter.
Hit songwriter, Grammy nominee, right?
He met the president, you know.
Met the president. Yeah, performed for the president, all kinds of neat stuff.
Unbelievable. Right here on our show.
Yeah, he's coming up next, you know. But he was out there in the hall, you know. I was coming out of the men's room, you know.
Yeah.
And I heard him talking about, you know, his songwriting and all the hooks and stuff like that, you know.
Hooks.
So,
We got hooks for him.
we do. Look what we got.
We have hooks.
We
A
got a
whole
whole-
box of hooks.
Must be 50 hooks in there.
There's a lot of hooks, big hooks, little hooks, all kinds. Songwriters always need hooks.
Yeah. Every song, every hook that he needs, could possibly need, is in that box.
A songwriter hook. Yes, indeed.
And so we're going to give him these hooks, and so we can, you know, when he writes a song and whatever, we're going to share the wealth with him.
We're sharing our hooks with the songwriter.
You think we ought to share the wealth with him, or just sell them to him?
Sell it to him.
Sell them to him.
Get the money. Cash is king.
Cash is king. Okay, well, that's what we'll do then. We'll bring Sam out here and we'll sell him some hooks because, you know, he's a songwriter, we know he needs them. And they're good ones, too. I got 50 of these things for like $2, you know. So, you know, they're good.
A hit song could be made out of these hooks.
So let's bring him out. What do you think?
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
We'll be right back with Mr. Sam Tate.
The Chico and B-Man Show.
Going B-Man Show.
Welcome back, folks. If you just tuned in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show. I'm Chico.
I'm B-Man.
And with us today is a famous Nashville songwriter, Mr. Sam Tate. Sam is a former CSAC Songwriter of the Year.
Yeah. Wow.
Been nominated for a Grammy for Moments.
Oh, I love that song.
Has been nominated many times for an ACM award. Is that right?
That's great.
Cuts by Reba.
Yeah.
Sammy Kershaw, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Because Emerson Drive. Montgomery Gentry, I bet he did one for them. He's done one for everybody. So Sam's doing a lot of things, but he's got some other stuff going on too. What else you got going on,
Yeah,
Sam?
what you got going on?
Well, I work with wounded veterans a lot. It's kind of a second career for me. I'm kind of getting a little bit older, and the music business, while it still has its appeal and everything else, it's not like it was when I was 25. And I decided that I found something that I really wanted to do. I'm a vet myself, and I felt it was time to start giving back to people.
Yeah,
so
good for you.
I spend a lot of time with our wounded veterans, and I sit on the board of the American Freedom Foundation. I work with a group called Able Forces, which puts our veterans to work. I also work with a group called Not Alone, which helps with PTSD and TBI veterans. And I spend a lot of time out on the road with our guys and doing and planning events and going hunting and fishing with them, and it's a blast.
That's great.
Good for
It's
you.
really a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet it is. Now, how long have you been doing that?
It's been, I guess, the last 6 or 7 years I just really got into it. Wow. And it's an interesting story about how I got into it, but it's kind of long. But I wrote a song that became the theme song for Project Healing Waters.
Oh, which one was that?
It was a song that Rodney Atkins recorded called The River Just Knows. And
Rodney did a couple he had a big hit with you, didn't he?
Yes, Rodney had a big hit with me. I was lucky enough to have him record the song, If You're Going Through Hell, Keep On Going.
Oh, that was a great tune.
That's a great song.
Hey, does any of this rub off?
Well,
I don't know, but you know, the cool thing about that was I was in Washington here a while back, and a good friend of mine is General John Campbell, who was a commanding general for the 101st Airborne here. And he said, you know, Sam, he said, even if it hadn't gone to #1, he said, I got to tell you, the greatest honor is to know that the song If You're Going Through Hell is in every tank in Afghanistan. Yes, that's cool.
great.
That's just too cool.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
You were in the service?
Yes.
I
was in the Army.
In the Army?
Yeah.
How long ago was that? I don't know. I'm just trying to see who's older. You know.
1969, 1970.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. We're about the same age, I guess. You look younger than me, but we're about the same age.
He's cooler than you.
Well, yeah, he is.
Just saying.
Better looking too, but yeah. What can I say?
Whatever. That's a
But
matter
hey,
of opinion.
I got a TV show.
Yeah.
You got a TV show?
Gloat, gloat.
Well, do I? I'm not ready to make that announcement.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was hearing a whisper somewhere.
You heard
that
it
there was
first here, kids.
Going to be something around maybe in the wind. So we had him first on the Chico and B-Man show.
We did indeed.
Yes.
Wow.
But anyhow, we know about your good work, and now the whole world does too. And of course, your great songwriting.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
But we were talking earlier. We heard you out in the hall, and you're talking about hooks.
Yeah.
And how important they are when you're writing good songs. So me and B-Man went out and did something for you. We
Yes.
got you a whole bunch of hooks. And we got big hooks, and we got little hooks, and we got gold hooks, we got silver hooks. Catch anything you want right there.
See?
Yeah, so.
This is a real honor, actually.
Well, of course it is.
I mean, I very rarely do I get what I want when I'm on a show, but as a parting gift, actually, I'm such a huge fisherman.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
wow.
bought a house on a 10-acre lake,
Oh,
and I
Fantastic.
need these desperately.
Well, there
you go.
See?
Yeah.
The
What
gift
can I
that keeps
tell you?
on giving.
What can I tell you? And each one of these will probably be a song. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
boy.
hey, you share it with us? The
Yes.
credit? It's a part of ours, right? The
Okay.
hooks?
Co-write.
Co-write.
Just
I could use
saying.
some extra
10%
coins.
right here. 10%.
All right.
10% will take
10%
anything.
each? 10 for me, 10 for him?
No, you're gonna have to work that out.
Yeah. Okay, 10 for me. that was easy. No, we'll split it. We'll split
Whatever, okay.
it. But you're a
That's
great
great.
guy. Thanks for coming on
Thank
the
you
show.
so much.
And,
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much, both of you guys.
Thank you.
Folks, we're going to take a short break. Come right back. Sam's going to sing a couple of his songs for us. Don't miss out. He's a great songwriter, great singer,
I'm gonna
great
s-
entertainer.
Gonna sing about fishing.
We'll be right back,
Thank
folks.
you. See
Sam
ya.
Tate.
So you guys said you wanted to hear a couple of songs after all that talking we did. I said, well, I thought to myself, do they really want to hear these songs after all the stuff we've been saying? I was trying to think of a great song for you guys, and this is one kind of a stump the band type of song. See if you guys know what it's about. I can't believe you'd go and throw me out without a thought. So many rivers out there, and big fish to be caught. But here I am waving from the back of this old truck, headed for the dump. Your grandfather bought me from a Sears and Roebuck ad. We emptied out Lake Walker before he gave me to your dad. Who taught you how to bait my hook when you were barely 5. You could cast my line a mile. You loved me back then. Every day of every summer I was your best friend. Now it's shame on you. It's shame on you. You hung me on a wall. What a heartless thing to do. Shame on you. I remember 13 years ago when your first son was born. I thought that I might be the first thing that you would reach for. But you were way too busy catching dollars every day, and all them fish they got away. He's growing, seems to me. There's a big hole in his heart where you and I were supposed to be. Now it's shame on you. Shame on you. The things we could have taught him at a fishing hole or two. Shame on you. The city landfill sign says I'm running out of time, and I can't believe that all my work is done. Now the turn to Walker Lake is just a half a mile away, and I've still got a lure tied on. And when I'm gone, and then it's shame on you. It's shame on you. Now if you can't hear me calling when the sky's this clear and blue, shame on you. It's shame on you. So did you figure it out? The song's called Shakespeare's Last Ride, and Shakespeare's a kind of fishing pole. And a lot of people, when they first see that title, go, whoa, dude, didn't know that you knew really formal English. I said, no, Shakespeare, it's a fishing pole, it's a company. So it's a song about an inanimate object. I like to write about inanimate things. But this is a song that you guys will remember it, but a lot of people don't know the backstory. I actually heard a disc jockey on the radio when the song was a big hit and saying, you know, I know the guy that wrote that, and he really was homeless, and he really just almost didn't make it. And I was thinking, whoa, do I live another life? You know, this guy he claimed he knew me, and he also claimed to know Crosby, Stills, and Nash Young, but that's a whole other story, so we won't go into there. But this is sort of the could have been me, a maybe me. I was coming to the end of a long, long walk when a man crawled out of a cardboard box under the East Street Bridge. As I walked on to bed, well, I went out halfway across with that homeless shadow tagging along, so I dug for some change, wouldn't need it anyway. He took it looking just a bit ashamed. He said, you know, I haven't always been this way. Well, I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that plane ride coming home from the war in that summer when my son was born. Memories like a coat so warm the cold wind can't get through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. Well, I stood there trying to find my nerve, wondering if a single soul on earth would care at all, or miss me when I'm gone. Well, that old man just stood hanging around. He was looking at me and looking down. Yes, he recognized that look in my eyes. And standing with him there, I felt ashamed. I said, you know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like the day I walked away from the wine for a woman who became my wife in a love that, when it was mine, could always see me through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. And I know somewhere around a trash can fire tonight, that old man tells his story one more time. And he says, I've had my moments, days in the sun, moments that were second to none, moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that cold night on the East Street Bridge when a young man almost ended it. I was right there, wasn't scared a bit, and I helped to pull him through. Looking at me now, you might not know it. I said, looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. I've had my moments. Chico and B-Man Show.
You like me. You really like me. I want to thank nobody to thank, because I'm the one that started this show, and this is about me. Me. Tell Chico he's wrong. Everybody loves me. They really do. Next up, we have Chris Turner.
The feeling of a Harley in the fall, out there flying faster than a telephone call. Got a babe on the back, looks like a Barbie doll, clinging to you tighter than paint on a wall. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there ain't nothing like that. You could say that in a bottle if you only could. There ain't nothing like something that feels that good. Guitar, you feel it in your hands and you hear it in your heart. Learn a couple chords and practice real hard. Watch the girls line up and the fireworks start. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, there ain't nothing like that. Fingers to the strings, the strings to the wood. There ain't nothing like something that feels that good.
Nothing like something that feels that good, baby.
This next song is very dear to my heart, and it means everything to me, and a good buddy of mine named Sam Tate wrote it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. 4 a.m. comes awful early. I was dead on my feet. If you're gonna catch the biggest fish, you gotta lose a little sleep. Packed a lunch, my gear, and a couple beers. Headed for my favorite spot. Cursed my luck when I saw his truck right where I pulled off. I was hoping to have the river to myself that day. The river don't talk, oh, the river don't care where you've been or what you've done or why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows. The way the sun bounced off the water, I couldn't make him out. I could see he had a fish on, a big old rainbow trout. The fight went on forever. As they headed down my way, I saw his military haircut and the new scars on his face. Right then I knew what brought him to this place. The river don't talk, oh, the river don't care where you've been or what you've done or why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows. He held that fish down in the water and he coached it back to life. Said I'll help him get his wind back. He helped me get mine. All I could think to say was welcome home. But I think that river said it best on its own. No, the river don't talk, oh, the river don't care where you've been or what you've done or why it is you're standing there. It just rolls on by, whispering to your soul, it's gonna be alright. The river just knows it's gonna be alright. The river just knows. It just knows.
The Chico and B-Man Show.
It's the Jungle Book, but it's the Wizard of Oz. Jungle Book, Wizard of Oz. I think somebody got confused more than I get confused. Anyways, until that gets taken care of, next up we have Jane Rose and the Dead End Boys.
Lays a rubber on the ground, and I cannot understand why I love him like I do. He's the wrong kind of guy for a gal who don't like to be broke. Oh, let's sit every night, drinking my PBR, falling asleep and just wondering where you were. Now I wake up early at 6 a.m. just to find that I'm alone again. And I cannot say why I love him like I do. He's a road kind of guy for a gal who don't like to be poor. Oh, I make up my mind to tell him we are through. He holds me in his arms, makes love to me so true. He tells me all the things that I want to hear. Then he leaves me alone crying in my beer. And I cannot say why I love him like I do. He's a road kind of guy for a gal who don't like to be poor. Oh, yeah. I cannot say why I love him like I do. He's a wrong kind of guy for a gal who don't like to be poor.
Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. You've been watching the Chico and B-Man Show. I'm Chico.
I'm B-Man.
It's been a fun night, but look at this. Sam, looks like Sam forgot to take those hooks we got.
You know
for him.
what? He has enough hooks of his own.
Oh, he's a songwriter. He never has
A hit songwriter.
Yeah. Well, those are hit hooks, guaranteed to hook something.
Yeah, well,
You don't think he'd like them?
we might need these ourselves.
Yeah, we probably do. But it would have been nice. But he didn't want to share the wealth of what it was.
Something's
But he's a
fishy
good
around
guy.
here.
Don't misunderstand. He's a good guy. He's
Yeah.
a great songwriter. And thanks for tuning in. Good luck to you, Mr. Sam Tate. Everybody else was on the show tonight.
Yes, indeed.
So long.
What's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind.